Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, Jason Hamill collected win number 3 this year as the Royals were victorious over the A's 6-2. Mike Trout was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 5-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 6-4. Carlos Correa had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading the Astros to a win over the Red Sox 9-8. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-3. The White Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 5-4. Jay Happ grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading the Blue Jays to the W against Detroit 8-3. The Minnesota Twins got 12 hits in this one as they pounded the Indians 8-2. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-2. The Cubbies swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-2. Carlos Martinez earned the win, his 4th this season, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 5-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers put together 10 total hit opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-0. The Giants had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-5. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nate Carnes is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Leading off for Oakland.
Next up for the A's, Steve Lombardozzi. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch coming, here it is. And the pitch misses for ball 1 as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Matt Joyce waits on deck. The 3-1. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I really enjoy watching him hit. Hey, he's leading the American League in batting average right now. No doubt that he's one of the best hitters in the game, and I hope he shows us something today so you can see what this guy can do.
Here's Matt Joyce now, head-to-head against Nate Carnes. He's 2 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
1-1 to count. A 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Going after it is Gordon. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Piscotty stands at second with 2 gone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the A's 1. KC coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see Alex Gordon find his groove. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Alcides Escobar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Joyce is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
In now, Whit Merrifield. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Tapped down the line. That winds up a foul for the second strike. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Jed Lowry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Orlando. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The A's strand 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Cuthbert.
Now at the plate, Cuthbert. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here comes the first pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. In time, and he is nailed at second. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Steve Lombardozzi hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1-1.
One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Ready for another chance, Matt Joyce. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield brings it in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped up. King shading to his right. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The A's lead it 1-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Keon Broxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Keon Broxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
From the stretch, Broxton makes a break for it. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Michael King.
So striding forward now, Michael King. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Number 16.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Standing in now, Paulo Orlando, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And right into the shift. Cuthbert has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, first baseman.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. A ball and no strikes. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled toward right center field.
Broxton's on his horse.
He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Olson on third with 2 out. Now it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2-1.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. All even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Bruce Maxwell checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out toward second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box, Steve Lombardozzi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Perez recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the A's 3 and the Royals 1. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th. Inning.
Soft liner towards first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to hit. First time up, he went down looking. And the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit in the air down the left field line. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Joyce is there. And that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he misses. 2-1. The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield scoops it up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
Here's Chris Davis now. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. And Sally will make the play here to retire the side. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the A's 5 and the Royals 1. So coming to the plate, Alex Gordon, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So digging in now, Cheslor Cuthbert, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. Broxton, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Royals, designated hitter, Ryan.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Goins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece up the line. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Michael King, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Goins at second with 2 down. From the stretch. In the air out toward right field. Lombardozzi moving to his left, and that retires the side. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's the A's 5 and the Royals. Alex Noseworthy takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 6, Alex Noseworthy.
Digging in and looking for more. Powell, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three and 1 the count now. The 3-1. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Gordon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Oh, 1 here it comes. Missed with a slider.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Whit Merrifield will be next. Full count to Alcides Escobar. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some left.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. They trail 5-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Lombardozzi. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Softly hit out to short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Right side, but it's well foul. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Croxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the A's 5 and the Royals 2. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Outside, 3-0 now. Oh, not so fast, partner. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Gordon leads off second with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. From the stretch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 2-2. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed, execute your plan.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Ryan Goins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, and the deficit remains 5-2. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust in their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Broxton's under it. One away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Striding in once again, Jed Lowry. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Boog Powell is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Powell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Royals 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 36, Yutaro Kishi.
Stepping into the box, Michael King. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Chopped weakly to the left. Chapman's got it. And that's the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starters. Great day's work any way you look at it. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Paulo Orlando. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Grounded foul off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Lombardozzi in the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Digging in once again, Alcides Escobar. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. Bouncer down the line. Chapman brings it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 6 and the Royals 2. Kelvin Herrera comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. King is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Lombardozzi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Cuthbert trying to get there. A 1-1. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's a perfect 2 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on it. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Whit Merrifield. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Ready once again, Alex Gordon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and a ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-2, the final total today. Oakland took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Bassett with his fourth win this season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire